Receive the power as a gift. The rays of the sun give all life power, power to grow and develop. This applies to humans as well. The power of the sun penetrates the human structure and creates renewal, whether you are in its rays or not. The pulsating energy affects life on Earth and its inhabitants. When the pulse is extra strong, bodies can temporarily become unbalanced, and the reaction may be physical, although it is usually mental. This should not be seen as a burden. It is your growth force. It comes and goes, it strengthens, cleanses, and heals. The body adjusts, and each new push has a greater effect. Receive the power as a gift. Experience the joy in knowing that development is in progress. Feel the power affecting every corner of your body. Let the power circulate, move, and you will quickly return to a stable state, in an updated version. No process of development happens without friction, but the reward after a solar storm is all the greater. You are renewed, or rather, you return. You return to your original self more and more, day by day. Rejoice in the process. Trust. The greatest challenge is not trusting God or the universe, for God loves you regardless. The greatest challenge among all challenges is trusting yourself and loving yourself. If you could trust yourself and your abilities, you would stand firm in all battles, stand strong in all conflicts, and be secure in all situations. God trusts you and has full confidence in your ability to love and grow. You trust in God's unbreakable power and unconditional love. So where is the problem? Why can't you trust yourself? Well, because there is an ego that wants to have a say in the matter. An ego that wants to hold you back, that doesn't want to be caught off guard or surprised. An ego that wants to understand and that wants control. But the ego has no place in the now. The ego is anchored in something that is past or something that is predicted. Thus, the power of the now becomes even more significant. A true now, a real now, is free from fear. In the now, you can only be in the now. You can find yourself. In the now, you can learn to be in full trust. Adjustment and change. We see that you struggle with how to handle changes. Changes aren't dangerous, but they are often perceived as threatening. It feels like something or someone is intruding on your territory, shrinking your space and possibly limiting you. Changes can feel so unpleasant that many choose to remain in an unchanged state, even though they realize that the change will lead to something better. You know what you have, but you don't know what you'll get. Why? Control. Most people want control. What will happen tomorrow? What will happen next week? What will my life be like? Will I become rich? Will I have children? How many years will I live? There are no answers. It can make people anxious to realize they don't have control. Based on this, we know that our encouragement to embrace the unknown is a difficult task, even if you know, or want to believe, that it will lead to something good or even fantastic. But stepping straight into the unknown is not easy. You can't figure it out. You can't calculate it. You can't even imagine what's coming. Nevertheless, change is inevitable, for nothing ever stands still. Everything moves and changes, and you will change. Here's where trust comes in again. We ask you to trust that there is a plan, that all paths lead you in the right direction, and that you are always carried and guided. How could it go wrong? Trust that it will turn out as you believe, as you hope, or as you feel. Everything happens, you create, and it becomes. And since time doesn't truly exist, everything already is. Everything exists. You will see it, you will experience it, and then the unknown will no longer be unknown. Then the unknown will become obvious, and you can come home to yourself.